What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So the Halloween event part 2 is starting around the world. Let's go through all the event details and then some tips for the event. Let's get into it. So part 2, Ghoulish Pals of the Halloween event is going to be October 22nd, 10 a.m. to October 31st, 8 p.m. all local time. We're going to have the same bonuses as part 1, so 2 times hatch candy, 2 times transfer candy, 2 times catch candy, and guaranteed XL candy while walking your buddy. Lavender Town music as well, new avatar items in the shop, new Halloween stickers, new bundles you can buy in the shop, and we had all this through part 1. However, part 2 is going to introduce different wild spawns with Pikachu, Ghastly, Haunter, Murkrow, Mischievous, Shuppet, Piplup, Purloin, Yamask, Litwick, Phantom, and Pumpkaboo all spawning in the wild. 7-colored eggs are going to have Spinarak, Mischievous, Shuppet, Klingling, Galarian Yamask, Litwick, and Golett. 1-star rates are going to be Murkrow, Yamask, Galarian Yamask, Phantom, Pumpkaboo. 3-star rates are going to be Alolan Marowak, Banette, Drifblim, Lampent. 5 stars are going to be Darkrai, and Mega raids are going to be Absol. There's also going to be a special raid weekend from October 30th, 10 a.m. to October 31st, 8 p.m., in which only Mega Absol and Darkrai raids will be appearing in 5-star raids and more often. Finally, we're going to get some new research for part 2. A new page of the Misunderstood Mischief, which is the Hoopa research, will unlock, in which you have to earn 3 candies while walking your buddy for 10 Yamask candy, catch 30 Ghost-type Pokemon for 10 Phantom candy, catch 30 Dark-type Pokemon for 10 Pumpkaboo candy, which gets you a costume Pikachu, which is the original costume Pikachu from last year, 15 Ultra Balls, 40 Mega Gengar energy, and then you'll get onto the next page, which will be blocked. There will also be new field research during the event. For transfer 5 Pokemon for a Ghastly, Shuppet, or Duskull encounter, catch 25 Ghost-type Pokemon for a Galarian Yamask encounter, win a raid for a Yamask or Galarian Yamask encounter, spin 7 Pokestops or gyms for 1 rare candy, catch 5 Pokemon for the costume Piplup or Pikachu, which was spawning during part 1, make 3 Curveball throws for a Spinarak encounter, and spin 3 Pokestops or gyms for a Spinarak encounter. No new shinies for part 2, but we are getting Pumpkaboo and Phantom new in Pokemon Go. I just want to note that Phantom actually has a size mechanic in which you can spawn in small, average, large, or super size, in which the average size is actually going to be the one in raids. I have a video all about this size mechanic and how it actually works, which I'll link up here if you want to check it out. But pretty much different sizes of Pumpkaboo actually have different stats, and they will look different in the wild when you catch them. So be sure to catch all 4 of those sizes, and maybe I'll make a video analyzing which one's actually going to be the best size to use in PvP soon. With that out of the way, let's get into the tips for the event, starting with what are the best wild spawns to go after. First of all, Ghastly and Haunter are going to be spawning in the wild, in which if you don't know, Mega Gengar is an absolute threat, so make sure you get yourself a good Gengar for Mega Gengar. And also Haunter is going to be a guaranteed XL candy when catching it, so great to get those XL candies if you want that level 50 Mega Gengar. We also have Murkrow spawning into wild. Honchkrow, actually a decent flying type raid attacker, however it's pretty frail, one you can get if you need a budget counter. Shuppet evolving into Banette. Banette does have a Mega in the future. Piplup, you can get some candies if you need some extra candies for Empoleon, in which Empoleon is good in the Ultra League, however you can actually evolve this costume Piplup. Yamask, great to get those candies because Cofagrigus is a great League and Ultra League Pokemon. Litwick, great into Chandelure. Chandelure is an amazing ghost and fire type raid attacker, not as good for PvP, but a good Pokemon to grab. Finally, we have Phantom and Pumpkaboo spawning in the wild. Let's take a look at if their evolutions, Trevenant and Gourgeist, are going to be any good in Pokemon Go, starting with Trevenant.
Trevenant is a ghost and grass type Pokemon, has a base stamina of 198, base attack of 201, and base defense of 154, with a max CP of 2,893 at level 50. For fast moves, it can learn Shadow Claw and Sucker Punch, and for charge moves, it can learn Seed Bomb, Shadow Ball, and Foul Play. As far as raids go, Trevenant won't be good. Grass type is not the best type for raids, and there's so many better ghost type raid attackers like Chandelure and Giratina Origin. How about for PvP? Trevenant is going to be a monster for PvP, specifically in the Great and the Ultra League. However, in the Ultra League, you'll most likely need XL candies. You can steer clear of it in the Master League since its CP is just too low. Trevenant having the moveset of Shadow Claw, Seed Bomb, and Shadow Ball makes it similar to Cofagrigus. However, having Seed Bomb allows it to get a better bait move to burn shields early in the game. I definitely recommend grabbing yourself a Trevenant for the Great and the Ultra League. Don't sleep on this Pokemon. It's definitely going to be part of the meta.
So yeah, Trevenant is going to be an absolute beast in Pokemon Go. I think it's actually ranked 2 right now in both the Great League and the Ultra League. So you need to get Trevenant if you're into Pokemon Go. An absolutely deadly Pokemon, definitely part of the meta. Now let's take a look at Gourgeist.
Gourgeist is a ghost and grass type Pokemon. It has different stats depending on what size it is, but for the super size, it has a stamina of 198, attack of 182, and defense of 200, with a max CP at level 50 of 2,976. For fast moves, it can learn Hex and Razor Leaf, and for charge moves, it can learn Seed Bomb, Shadow Ball, Foul Play, and Fire Blast. Now, Gourgeist is not going to be good for raids at all. There's better grass type raid attackers, and grass is not an amazing type for raids, and there's better ghost type raid attackers like Giratina Origin as well. How about for PvP? Now, Gourgeist Gourgeist could actually have some play in PvP. Having the moveset of Hex, Seed Bomb, and Shadow Ball, and even Foul Play if you want, gives it great coverage against some of the Great League and Ultra League meta. I definitely think this Pokemon could fit itself into the meta, however, there will still be better options. I definitely recommend grabbing yourself a Gourgeist for the Great and the Ultra League, however, you can steer clear of it in the Master League since it's not high enough CP. Also, maybe a move update in the future could make this Pokemon dead.
Gourgeist probably not going to be as good as Trevenant, however, it's still going to be an absolutely amazing pick to use. So definitely go ahead and get yourself both these new Pokemon. They're definitely worth catching. And as far as Pumpkaboo and the best size to catch, I would just go with the super size for now. I think it's going to be the best pick for the leagues. However, maybe when I get back from France, I will make a video deep diving into which size is actually the best based on their stats. Phantom into Trevenant and Pumpkaboo into Gourgeist actually cost 200 candies each. However, if you actually trade these Pokemon, they count as free trade evolved Pokemon. So what you can do is get your friend to catch a bunch of Phantoms or Punkaboos and go ahead and trade your Phantoms or Punkaboos for those. And once you've traded them, it's actually going to be a free evolution. Not only will you be getting free evolutions, but also there's a 5% chance when you trade that those Pokemon go lucky, in which they'll have high IVs. So if you want to high IV Pumpkaboo or Trevenant, then go ahead and trade these Pokemon. You get a free evolution. That's just a quick tip for you guys, so you guys can save some candy on these Pokemon. Now, quickly, I just want to mention that the 7-kilometer eggs have changed for the event, but as always, I do not recommend hatching these 7-kilometer eggs. Eggs, in my opinion, are generally a ripoff because it's very hard to get the most rare egg and the one you want. So I would avoid the eggs, but these are all the eggs spawning. And if you do end up hatching the eggs and you do get those eggs from distant friends, just remember to keep them, as you can trade those for a guaranteed XL candy if those trades are over 100 kilometers away. Also, I quickly want to touch on, we are getting the exact same bonuses as part 1. So 2 times hatch candy, 2 times catch candy, 2 times transfer candy, and guaranteed XL candy. First of all, make sure you clear your bag for that 2 times transfer candy to get those extra candy specifically for those legendaries. But the guaranteed XL candy walk in your buddy is still active. So if you are in need of grinding XL candy for a rarer Pokemon, I have a video up here that talks about the best Pokemon to walk for guaranteed XL candy during this event. You can actually get up to 2 XL candies when you walk that threshold right now, because this guaranteed XL candy stacks on top of the original chance. So check out that video if you want to learn more about this bonus, but just a reminder for you guys. Now let's take a look at the raids. In the 1-stars, we got Murkrow, Yamask, Galarian Yamask, Phantom, and Pumpkaboo. Honestly, all these Pokemon are spawning in the wild. I would avoid the 1-star raids. In the 3-star raids, Alola Marowak, Banette, Drifblim with the costume, and Lampent. Lampent avoid because Litwick is spawning in the wild, but Drifblim you can get if you want those XL candies for Drifblim in the Ultra League, or if you're still hunting that shiny costume Drifblim. And Alola Marowak as well is a great League pick, which you can pick up as well. It does have a shiny if you don't have that shiny yet. Now we got Darkrai in 5-star raids, which can be shiny, and it has its new exclusive move, Sludge Bomb. Now let's take a look at if this Pokemon is actually going to be any good and worth raiding in Pokemon Go.
As far as raids go, Darkrai is used as a Dark and Ghost type raid attacker. You theoretically could use a Sludge Bomb Darkrai as a Poison type raid attacker. However, when something is weak to Poison, there's usually a better type with better Pokemon that does more damage. So I wouldn't really recommend using Darkrai with Sludge Bomb for raids. You're better using Darkrai as a Dark type raid attacker or even a Ghost type raid attacker. But what about for PvP? Unfortunately, Darkrai is way too frail for PvP. Although it hits like a truck, Darkrai just gets completely one-shot by pretty much any move. There also is a presence of Fairy type Pokemon like Zacian and Togekiss in the Master League where Darkrai best sits, which lock Darkrai up pretty hard. However, Darkrai is still a really good Pokemon as a Dark and Ghost type raid attacker, so if you're gonna get Darkrai, don't get it for its new move Sludge Bomb, but just get it for its regular use.
So yeah, Darkrai with Sludge Bomb, unfortunately not amazing. However, you still want to catch those Darkrai's because it's a great Ghost and Dark type raid attacker, so don't be scared to catch those. Also, let's take a quick look at some counters for Darkrai real quick so you guys are ready to take down the raid boss.
Darkrai's 100% IV is going to be a 2136 non-weather boosted and 2671 weather boosted. Darkrai is a Dark type, meaning it's weak to Bug, Fighting, and Fairy type. As far as Megas go, we have Mega Beedrill and Mega Lopunny. I recommend a Mega Lopunny as it'll boost the other fighting types in the raid, and Fighting is the best type to use against Darkrai. As far as Shadows go, Shadow Machamp in the number 1 slot, Shadow Hariyama in the number 2 slot, Shadow Granbull in the number 7 slot, Shadow Pinsir in the number 9 slot, and Shadow Gardevoir in the number 11 slot. As far as regular counters go, Conkeldurr in the number 3 slot, Lucario in the number 4 slot, Machamp in the number 6 slot, Hariyama in the number 8 slot, Zacian in the number 10 slot, Heracross in the number 12 slot, Togekiss in the number 14 slot, and Breloom in the number 15 slot. Fighting is the way to go for Darkrai. Just use them and you should have no problem taking down this raid boss. Darkrai can be duoed, however, it's pretty tough, so I recommend probably 5 trainers and you should have no problem taking down Darkrai. Just watch out, it does hit hard.
So yeah, those are the best counters for Darkrai. And quickly before I move on, if you don't know if you're ranked 20 in Go Battle League, you can actually get legendary / mythical Pokemon from Go Battle League. There's around a 1 in 6 chance of getting a Darkrai currently right now when the event starts when you get your encounter award in Go Battle League. So if you're in need of extra legendary encounters and you don't have enough raid passes, don't be scared to go and do some Go Battle League to get those encounters. Now let's get into Mega Absol. Now Mega Absol, again, is this Pokemon gonna be any good for raids? Is it worth getting? Check it out right now.
Once you raid a Mega Absol, you'll get some Mega Energy, and once you have 200 Mega Energy, you can Mega Evolve Absol in Pokemon Go. It'll last for 8 8 hours. Cannot use megas in PvP, so we're gonna disregard that. But what about for raids? Well, Mega Absol is actually the highest damage per second dark type raid attacker in the game. So if you're looking for a lot of damage output, Mega Absol is your go-to. However, it doesn't mean it's the best all around. Mega Gyarados and Mega Houndoom destroy Mega Absol in terms of TDO, or total damage output. This is the amount of damage a Pokemon can put out in its lifetime, meaning Mega Gyarados and Mega Houndoom are less frail and will survive on the battlefield for longer. So it depends on if you're looking for damage output from your Mega, or if you're looking to just stay on the battlefield so you can have Dark type Mega Boost active for longer, which will boost all the other Dark type raid attackers in the raid as long as the Mega's alive. So if you want to do damage, go with Mega Absol. However, if you just want a Mega for Mega Boost, Mega Gyarados and Mega Houndoom might be a better option.
So yeah, Mega Absol is going to be a destructive dark type raid attacker. However, again, it's going to be frail. So if you're going for more TDO, then go ahead and grab yourself Mega Houndoom or Mega Gyarados. Now let's take a quick look at some counters for Mega Absol.
When you do complete a Mega Absol raid, you'll get some Mega Energy depending on how fast you took it down, and you'll get a chance to encounter Absol, in which this Absol actually can be shiny. Mega Absol is a dark type, making it weak to Bug, Fighting, and Fairy. As far as Megas go, Mega Beedrill in the number 1 slot and Mega Lopunny in the number 11 slot. However, I recommend Mega Lopunny as it'll be boosting your other fighting types in the raid. As far as Shadows go, Shadow Machamp number 1 slot, Shadow Hariyama in the number 2 slot, Shadow Gardevoir in the number 5 slot, Shadow Granbull in the number 8 slot, Shadow Pinsir in the number 9 slot, Shadow Caesar in the number 12 slot, and Shadow Ursaring in the number 14 slot. As far as regular counters go, Lucario in the number 3 slot, Conkeldurr in the number 4 slot, Champ in the number 7 slot, Hariyama in the number 10 slot, Zacian in the number 13 slot, Breloom in the number 15, Blaziken in the number 16, Heracross in the number 17, and Togekiss in the number 18. Mega Absol can be duoed if you have the top counters. However, if you don't, I probably recommend 4 to 5 trainers to easily take down Mega Absol. It won't be the hardest raid boss.
So yeah, guys, that's all you really need to know about the raids. Let's move on to the research tips. Now, the Transfer 5 Pokemon can get you a Ghastly and Shuppet, which both of those do have Megas or Mega potentials. So if you need those Pokemon, not only are they spawning in the wild, but you can get them high IVs through research tasks. Catch 25 Ghost type for a Galarian Mask, probably not a research task really worth doing, as Galarian Mask is not very good. However, the Win 1 raid task can be worth it to get those original Yamask, in which the rank 1 Ultra League Cofagrigus, which is at 10, 15, 15, is actually possible from this research task. So if you're looking for a good Ultra League Cofagrigus, you can get one through this Win a Raid Field research task. Finally, make 3 Curveball throws in a row and spin 3 Pokestops for gyms for the spinner rack. If you don't have that shiny, go ahead and get it. Final tip here, don't be scared to Mega Evolve either a Mega Gengar if you're in need of more Ghost type candy. These are all the Ghost types Pokemon spawning during the wild, or you can even evolve a Mega Absol, Mega Houndoom, or Mega Gyarados if you're in need of more Dark type candy. These are the Dark types spawning during the wild. There's majority more Ghost type Pokemon, so I'd recommend probably evolving a Mega Gengar if you're in need of candy, because if you don't know, when you have a Mega Pokemon active, any Pokemon you catch is the same type, you'll get an extra candy. Finally, let's go over some quick medal tips for you guys. If you guys don't know, you need 35 platinum medals to go from level 48 to 49, so you want to get on it now. First of all, if you don't have your Pikachu fan medal, requires you to catch 1,000 Pikachus. Pikachu will be spawning during the wild, a great time to do that. We also have the Dark type medal and the Ghost type medal, which is 2,500 of each of the types respectively, so catch those types in the wild if you need more of those for your medal. Finally, we have the Rising Star medal. 150 different species of Pokemon in raids is what you need to do. There are going to be some new Pokemon in raids, so take a look at the 1 stars, 3 stars, 5 stars, and Mega Raids, and try to think to yourself, have you ever raided these species of Pokemon in raids? If not, raid them so you can get one towards your Rising Star medal. With that being said, guys, that's pretty much all my event tips. I'm here in France, so I'm going to go out and grind this new event. It's going to be really hype for me. As always, I'm not perfect, so comment below any other tips so you can help out the other trainers. Guys, I really appreciate y'all watching. We're going to see y'all in the next one. Follow for more tips. Peace.